Okay, so Amar had a trespass charge today. He had a jury trial. Thank you to Blake for defending Amar's First Amendment. Thank you for standing up for what's right. Blake, what do you have to say today?
That it was an uphill battle. This is a tough process. It can always feel like you're constantly losing, but at the end of the day, when you get in front of a jury, they're the ultimate authority, and they get to tell the people who are usually in authority, whether it's the sheriff's department or deputies, they get to say what is right, what is okay, what is not okay, what is lawful, what is unlawful. And the jury heard the case, heard the Congress case, and their conclusion was this man is not guilty. That's all we ask for.
Sheriff Glen Hill, I told you I have a First Amendment right to be protesting for my brother. It took over a year for me to tell you that I do have a First Amendment. Sheriff Glen Hill, Deputy Terry, the jury told you that I do have a First Amendment into the property. You're gonna see me back with a podcast right here on the property.
I'm not endorsing that. I'm not saying anything about that.
I love you, brother.
All we're gonna say is that the people have spoken today.
Yeah.
Amar was acquitted of a trespass where he was clearly not trespassing. He had a First Amendment right to be there, and that's all we're going to say today.
The framers got it right.
Thank you, Blake.
Join us
Thank you,
on
everyone.
YouTube, Not Another Boring Podcast. You're going to hear a lot from us going forward.
God bless you, sir.
Blake, I love you, brother. Thank you.
I gotta go home.
Thank you. I love you, man.
We're
We're gonna be here, Sheriff. We're gonna be here. I told you I have a First Amendment
We look
right.
forward
We look forward to.
a good relationship with the sheriff's
Of course. I mean, look, all we're asking is a sheriff that takes care of the inmates that are pre-trial detainee, and he uphold the mission statement of his county jail.
We want a good relationship.
He says
We
we're
want
gonna.
a
He
good
says we're
relationship
gonna
with the
keep
sheriff.
inmates safe until they get to their day in trial. That's all we're asking you to do, Sheriff. Look
that's
into
a
your
fair
correctional
request.
officers and make sure that they're taking care of inmates. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. We look forward to a good relationship with the sheriff. We're asking you to do your job.
We want the laws to be followed. We don't want anybody abused. We just simply want the laws to be followed. We're not asking for special treatment. We're not asking for a miracle here. We're asking for the laws on the books to be followed. And when an inmate is in handcuffs, in shackles, getting beat up, getting their teeth knocked out, getting concussions, and being tortured, we want the sheriff to step in and do the right thing. Okay, we should not have to be in fear of our loved ones losing their lives inside of a state facility where they are presumed innocent. Okay, presumed innocent until they go to trial. We want them to uphold their mission statement, which is they're gonna continue to make sure that the community is safe, that the inmates are safe until they get to trial. That's why they're holding them. Their mission statement is to keep them safe, both the inmates and the staff. And we don't want any abuse by people that are powerless. When you're in a cell and you're in shackles, you should not be looking at a giant correctional officer walking in, pepper spraying you, tasing you, or knocking your teeth out. Okay? This is America. That's all we're
Sheriff,
asking.
you're going to hear from us a lot. We're going to be exercising our First Amendment peacefully, exercising our First Amendment on public property. You're going to hear from our podcast, Not Another Boring Podcast, here on public property, exercising our First Amendment. And all we're asking is for you to do your job, sir.
Everybody's somebody's child.
Everybody is someone's child.
God's watching us.